going on? It's February 21st and I'm back at it out here, and I've expanded my horizons today. Took a little drive to a far end of another neighboring county to get on some other public here. Pretty nice out today. Right now it's a high 50s and finally got an overcast day to shed hunt in. Every day I've been able to get out so far this year, it's been crystal clear skies. I did a little driving around the past couple days, glassing from the truck because there was still 6-8 inches of snow on the ground. Seeing if I could find something in the field just laying on top of the snow. Didn't see nothing, but I did see another handful of bucks holding both sides a couple of days ago. That's some nice buck tracks right there. So well, that was about 45 miles from here, though, in the county I live in. You never know, county to county. I just busted a deer, I think. Just heard a big crash and something run off. Let me go over here and look, see if there was a bed. This is the north side of this terrain that I'm on. That's why there's still a lot of snow on it. All the snow melted off in the areas that get sun. Yesterday was mid to high 50s. Today, that's what it is right now. It's supposed to get up to damn near 70 today. So, sneak into this little patch of timber right. Something was bedded right behind me here. And took off running back across that way. Here's the trail of whatever was bedded back in here. I can already see a rub on a tree branch, so I'm gonna assume it was a buck, probably bedded in here. See if I can't find where he was laying down. There's that rub. Well, I didn't actually see the deer. I know it was a buck because I see these fresh tracks that come out of right down in there where it was at. I don't know if it was bedded because I didn't see any actual spot that he was laying down. I'm pretty sure that track just happened right now, and there's a couple others. It's a small buck. So he took off up this way somewhere. There's another one of his tracks. I don't know if this is the same deer I jumped earlier, but about the same size tracks. So I can come running down this way. I may catch up to him and get a glimpse of him here shortly. So I didn't accomplish much of anything except breaking a sweat and putting more miles on the boots at that other spot. Unfortunately, the sun has decided to come out, as you can see. So I come over to another area, make a big loop on it. Little turkey feather. That reminds me, when I was out driving around over on another spot, I think it was, Saturday, I saw a big flock of turkeys, probably 8 or 9 toms in the mix of them, which was a really good sign because they were crossing the road from public to public. So that's got me pumped up. Can't wait for turkey season to get here. It's good to see they're coming back to their same spots they come to every spring, because that area specifically, I've been hunting it for the past, I don't know, 8 or 9 years, turkey hunting. And I've almost got to where I don't have to scout it. I know where they roost, and they're there every single year. It's just a matter of getting one of them to come to you, really. So I was walking up, coming up down there, see this taller thick stuff right here. Just had 4 that I saw for sure deer bust out and run over into the timber there. And they were all pretty big bodied deer and not a single antler on one of them. So I'm gonna go over here and see if I can't find where they were laying down. Hopefully they were laying down somewhere over here and just left their antlers there for me to find. Well, I didn't find any beds, so they may have just been walking up that backside same time as I was. I found some tracks. They were a mix of buck and doe, so maybe that's what they were. It was just about damn time. I finally found one. Finally on the board this year. I backed up here. I found it up here about 10 yards. I backed up here and I'll show you how I found it walking up. I was coming up the edge of this thick stuff here. Saw there's buck tracks running through there, so I just figured I'd walk down this road. Just looking at these trails coming out of this thick stuff. That was right back down there is where I was looking for beds for those deer I saw that jumped across that field. And then there it is. Haven't picked it up yet. It's not a bad little 4-point sign. I wouldn't say not super fresh. Looks to be definitely this year though. I'd imagine being right on the side of this cut road here. These trails coming out of the thick stuff. Neat little knob on the end of it there. Camera don't want to focus on it. Sweet. Throw it in the pack. You ever walk into a piece of timber, area in the woods, whatever, that it just feels, for lack of a better word, just feels bucky? This is it. There's a pond down at the bottom of this, but all this thick stuff. I already lost count of how many rubs I've seen in here, and I've only been, I mean, right there's the edge. There's a bean field up on top there. Just looks good. So that's going to put a wrap on today. According to onX, I put 6.3 miles on the boots between walking 2 parts of this piece of public land. Found 1 shed. I'm excited to find that 1 shed. I just can't believe it took this long to find one. Usually I found at least one, you know, well before this, but still that's the only one I found. Kind of crazy. But it'll probably be into March before I get back out again, because this next weekend, this Friday, I'm heading out to Memphis for a cheer competition for my daughter out there. Excited to watch her compete on a national level, and also excited to see that big ass Bass Pro Shop pyramid out there. I haven't been to Memphis. Actually, I don't think I've ever stopped in Memphis. I've driven through it a couple times in the years, but I don't know that I've ever hung out in Memphis, so this will be a first for me. Kind of excited about that. Head out there Friday, come back on Monday, and then hopefully by then the weather starts to keep climbing up and up. It's been kind of crazy. I mean, it's 70 degrees now. I'm getting ready to kick the AC on high in this truck because I've worked up pretty good sweat today. 2 days ago it was 25 degrees and we still had 8 inches of snow on the ground. But gotta love this Midwest February weather. So, guess I'll see you when I see you.